These days, every tailor or seamstress calls themselves fashion designers. And I keep wondering how they even make money from what they do and which real problems they are solving out of whatever they are doing as fashion designers. On this episode, my guest, Patrick Adjei of UTAMA, will help us with all the answers. Join us. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the episode 3 of Talent Master Show with me, Maxwell Mensah. On this episode, I have a very special guest by name, Mr. Patrick Adjei. He's the CEO of UTAMA Africa. He's into fashion designing. He does so many amazing stuff. And indeed, we are sponsored by UTAMA. This beautiful, lovely shirt I'm wearing is being sponsored by UTAMA. He did what I'm wearing. We are also sponsored by Eastgate Hotel. You know, by the grace of God, I've traveled to all 10 regions in Ghana. And I've slept in several hotels, but when it comes to Eastgate Hotel, the luxury and comfort you are promised is delivered. Visit us here at East Legon. Ladies and gentlemen, help me as I welcome my guest, Mr. Patrick Adjei. Patrick, you're welcome.
Great to see you.
It's an honor having you. It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming, Maxwell.
Charlie.
And I think of back in the days, how you started with talent, and you've done a lot about talent, you read a lot about talent, written a lot about talent. And I can understand you're still continuing the journey. Later continue.
Yeah, later continue. As for the talent, yeah, we will pursue and pay.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember the first time we met, it was, I can't remember the year, several years back. Mm-hmm. You actually gave me a tie with pocket square, and I still wear it up to now. It still looks very, very new. You know, amazing work you're doing.
Thank you.
So, are you a tailor or you're a fashion designer? Which is which?
I see myself more than both. But now, where I find myself now, I classify myself as a fashion designer. And the difference between a tailor and a fashion designer is that fashion designers come up with a concept. They come up with ideas and how they can make these ideas become a lifestyle for people. Mm-hmm. So in communicating this lifestyle, they will have to work with a tailor. Mm-hmm. They will come up with an inspiration. They will come up with a theme. They will come up with a muse, something will inspire them that they want to do something with respect to maybe a particular image. They will decide to maybe say promote Nkrumah, right? So how do they go about promoting Nkrumah? Maybe they'll have to wear, maybe they'll like to wear the African stuff. So maybe a white dress with a Clark Kente. Who will sew the white dress? Maybe the designer will tell you, I want a particular style like this to the tailor. And the tailor will have to get it done. The tailor have to put it together as the specifications of the fashion designer, who is looking forward to a bigger picture. So the tailor helps the fashion designer.
The concept into
the idea into reality.
So it means that the fashion designer can or may not be a tailor.
The fashion designer can.
Okay, so can I be a fashion designer but not a tailor?
Yes, you can be a fashion designer but not a tailor.
Okay.
Right?
But I need to work with a tailor.
But I have to work with a tailor to make your concept come straight.
But these days, almost every tailor I know some tailors will not be tailors, right? There's not be fashion designers.
Still, it takes more. It takes more to become a fashion designer. It doesn't just be like knowing how to sew makes you a fashion designer. It takes more than that. So if someone is a tailor just sitting somewhere and customizing people's dresses, it also comes with idea and a whole concept. But fashion designers reaches out to more people. Fashion designers do more with respect to the lifestyle communication and idea modeling and a whole lot that comes into that to give a visual appeal of what they really want. Yes, that is how it is. So fashion designing is a bit broader, and seamstresses and tailors help fashion designers to achieve their goal. Yeah. Okay, so let's take, for example, you are a fashion designer. So what goes into your day? Let's assume you wake up today and you don't have an interview like today. What do you do during your day? When I wake up around 4. Most of the time I bring some of my works to the house that I work on, maybe some ties that I have folded and I need to stitch them. So early in the morning I pick them up and I work on the ties. If I don't bring ties at home, I have to read. So I have books that in the morning, I know that is a rubber hour. That hour will take you through the day. You need to have something powerful in your mind. So within that hour, I have to read something pertinent, something that's about business, something that's about life, spirituality, ways that could inspire me through the day. Okay. So I read about that, then of course, go through I take my bath, then straight to work. That would be the next thing. So we go to work, and probably I might have a list of activities that I want to do. If not that, then as we work on other projects that we want to do. So we always have something doing. We are working on a project. We have to do ties for customers, orders coming in. We have to make sure they are done and all that. So at a point in time also we do projects of maybe we have a collection that we want to bring out. We want to make a statement of a particular statement. We want to do something peculiar, and that can be associated with our brand. You know, so it goes a lot more with respect to branding, so that it helps your business to really thrive.
So do you create new concepts every day or every week? Or
there are inspirations. You might be watching a movie. You might be walking. For me, I always get inspiration from with the vision that I have promoting the priceless African culture. Okay. In ways that I can promote Africa in my own way, that's what I do. So sometimes I can even decide to promote a rebellion.
A rebellion?
Yes, a rebellion. Slaves who rebelled against their masters. Okay. People don't have much idea about it, but we know slaves that have done amazing well, who rebelled their masters and made history. Okay. El Yanka, some Ganza Samba, and all these people. So I would like to maybe promote about these rebellion guys. So I would like to pick up maybe El Yanka, and I will read a bit about him also. And key things that I think I can promote that people will like about him. Maybe some inspirational quotes from him. I can put it on a dress and add a little touch to it. When you read the dress will go many places. So when you read the dress, you get to know about El Yanka, and you get to know about my brand, and you get to know about Africa, you get to know about our culture. And
pressure, too much.
And that is what I mean, you understand? Yes. We create lifestyles, we create fantasies that people try to aspire to, that they dream and they want to be in such state, in such motion. And that's our work. That's what we do.
Special things. So now let's see. How did you enter into this whole thing of fashion design and all that?
When I connect the dots, and there's a T-shirt that I had. That's 2002. Back then, I could remember my grandfather was confronting me about a deal that I have with a guy who is. He works with screen printing. Okay. So I had contracted this guy to do T-shirts for me that I wanted to wear personally with Adjei-Nketia symbols and a name that was not, but I just to put the name there. So I got it done, and I have not finished paying this guy yet. And this guy got to tell my grandfather, and my grandfather was complaining that, Patrick, you have to pay this guy. You work with him and you don't pay. One of the T-shirts is still there, and we worked. It was established 2002.
Okay, 2002.
Yes.
How was I? Anyway, that's just like.
So we that was then I started with T-shirts that I wanted to do something, communicate my own style, communicate my own identity. So I wear these T-shirts. So it started back then. Maybe I didn't even know I was going to do something like that, but I had the idea of communicating what I wanted to wear, make a statement.
Wow. So
it broke off, and I did a couple of things, and a question just came to me: why don't we have African print ties?
So that was how it all began with the ties.
It was in a trotro. It was a frustration that I was going through. I was frustrated, and I was having my second business then, Dynamic Clean Ghana Foundation, which was into sanitation. Sanitation is a big problem, but we tried to solve it in our own way. But we didn't get, which was key. And I was getting frustrated. I needed money. I wanted to do things, remain relevant and all that. So sometime I just decided to, have a change of, I was not feeling good. So there is this that comes to me and tells me always when I'm not doing anything that I have to do something. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I feel it sometimes. Even back then when I was in the university and all that. So it got to me and I was not feeling good. So I always remain my company around positive people. There was a group that I joined. So when I go for these events, we meet people and we talk about ideas and all that. So from there, when I was going home, and I was sitting in the bus and I asked myself, why don't we have African print ties? That was there, and the drive, the energy, the enthusiasm came.
The vim just shot up like that.
We did research, we downloaded videos on how to do ties and all that. We picked our African print ties. We picked our ties also, we dismantled our ties to know how it's done, and picked from there. I went to a tailor Yeah, she was a seamstress then. I had seen the video and all that, and I showed it to her. This is what I want to do. This one, but she told me, "It's not cut this way." But you will see, it might be cut in a vertical way.
That's not how it is.
It's cut in a bias and a diagonal. So practical, but you might have the theory, but some bits and pieces that helps the thing done, they will support you.
Wow, I see.
So I took it from there. Our first tie was done. Took a picture of it. Onto
I think your brand ambassador was
Ochami.
Ochami. Is he still your brand ambassador?
For now, there's Ochami.
But it was a very good move.
It's still a fantastic move. It's still a fantastic move. But life is like that. Yeah, you move on. God set some people into your life at a particular point in time that you needed them for them to help you. Ochami came exactly the time that I needed.
Yeah.
And we have grown a while, so we have to move on.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's amazing what he's sharing with us so far. UTAMA, for me, I love what he does. I love his works. I love everything that he does. So let me just ask this question. Did you start UTAMA because of a talent or because you wanted to make money?
I think it was inherent. You get to know, I told you about the 2002. So I think fashion is inclined with me. Fashion, my mother liked fashion. My grandparents, they sell print in Asaf Market. So I've been with print, I've been with chains, I've been with jewels, I've been with bags, I've been with bracelets, anklets.
That's how come everything you do is around.
That is why I got to know that even now we are doing something like that. At first I didn't even know where it is okay. But when I sat down, grandparents were doing all those things. My grandmother loved life. My grandmother, when she dresses, so like how my orientation with all of them, going to the market, selling, grandmother selling me to pick up beads from someone, coming to the shop, all those things were implanted in my mind.
Wow.
So it was there. I could trace them back. Now I have picked up fashion and now I'm doing it.
Wow, remarkable. So now let me ask, what you do, is it profitable? Do you make money from what you do?
Yes, please.
Does it pay?
Yes.
Profitably?
Let me see.
Comfortably?
Let me come in.
Can you live?
If I
want to enter your field now,
yeah.
Can I enter into it now and start living comfortably in the next few months or years?
Comfortability is relative.
Okay.
Yes, it depends on how comfortable you want to be. Someone can be on 1 square meal and still be okay. Someone can eat 2 times and still say okay. So it depends on the way you say comfortability. I am comfortable. I don't go out of my means. Sometimes there is no money, but you have to eat what you have. You have to still remain. And there are times where money comes and God will surprise you.
I don't even know what to say anymore, but then I think that we are learning so much from UTAMA. There's so much to learn. But then let's go to the very final part of this whole interview. So what you do as a fashion designer, what you do with UTAMA Africa, which problems are you solving for Ghana?
Great. UTAMA has a couple of platforms that we solve problems. We solve the unemployment platform in our own way, where we have clubs in the universities. We have UPSA, UTAMA Students Club in UPSA, and Pentecost University, where we mentor students on entrepreneurship, on leadership, volunteerism, and community development. So I go there and I train them on my own leisure time. And these children, with the organization, they do projects that's also geared towards the aim that we've given them. Aside that, I have platforms that I also do. I organize AfroFest for Pentecost University students, where I make opportunity for students who have viable business ideas. They get the ideas validated by students also coming around and they buy, making you know that what you are putting out there is viable. When you continue with it, people will buy and you make money.
Yeah, definitely.
So after school, you don't need to probably go and search for work, but if you're serious with it, build a brand and you can make money. The other one that I'm doing is Pentecost University Fashion Week, where we bring on board students to model, fashion show, designers coming through. Yes, we do exhibition for other people who also want to sell. We do trainings where we train students on how to do necklaces, beads, and handworks that they can also take it up. I train people on how to do ties and all that. These are the things that I do to support my community and to support the country at large.
Wow, amazing. Would you say you are a master of what you do?
I say I'm a master now.
You're a master.
Yes, I've grown.
You are good.
Yes, I pass. If they say Malcolm Gladwell says 10,000 hours, I've made 10,000 hours. I've paid my price, my guy.
There's more to come.
There's more to come.
Billionaires by 40.
Don't pick that one here. Don't bring that one.
I love that.
It's
one,
a great
actually.
mindset.
All right, so before we bring this episode to an end, we want to find out from UTAMA what his views are about Talent Master Show and his final words for our viewers. What are your final words for our viewers?
My final words are we are in the great moment of time. I would say young people, search a platform like Talent Masters. When you go on internet, don't go on only Facebook and YouTube. Visit Facebook and Twitter.
Facebook and YouTube.
But most people, I'm telling them to visit more of YouTube, go to Talent Masters, watch some of these interviews. You'll get amazing nuggets of wisdom that are going to help you channel your way to become a master with a talent. Bless you.
Thank you very much, Patrick Adjei.
Yes.
It's been amazing hanging out with Patrick Adjei on the Talent Master Show with me, Maxwell Mensah. I want to remind you that my lovely shirt was provided by UTAMA. And this, I think it's nice. I think I look quite nice. One of the few days when I think I look nice. Thanks to UTAMA.
You look nice.
We are also proudly sponsored by East Gate Hotel here in East Legon, where we are currently having a shoot. We are also proudly sponsored by Mantra Group, Ultimate Credit Solutions Limited, Majestic Group, PCN ICT Training Center. But then, hey, there are still opportunities for you if you want to bring your brand on board. Come on, talk to us. Let's promote your brand. Thank you very much, and I'll see you during the next episode when I'll be interacting with one lovely lady. See you on the next episode.